Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel. Today
Woo!
we are here to discuss Drag Race Mexico, Season 1, Episode 4, the Dragacupo, I think I'm saying that right, Shore, Rusical, woo! But before we get into it, I just want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to our goal of 500 subscribers. We would greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
So, what did we think of the episode?
It was a good episode.
This was a great episode. Great musical.
Yes.
My heart was broken by the elimination. It sucked.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was right, but it just sucked because I felt like they
Mm.
slept on her all of these episodes and now throw her out the door.
Right.
My feelings is hurt a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I think we should go ahead and get into it. Is there anything else you want to add before we get into the gig?
Nope.
Nope. All right, honey. So I say we switch over if this thingy will let me. It's acting silly. Hold your mule. Okay. All right. There we go. Boop. There we are. Okay. So this is right after Vermelha's elimination. They come in, they read the message, they wipe it off, and then they congratulate Miss Regina Voce for winning the
Yes, Mami
challenge.
Chula. Congratulations.
So it's the next day. They come into the workroom, and Christian Gala and Regina is over the whole military march thing. They're like, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Look at them. How awful.
And I didn't recognize Serena Morena here, right here. If you look at this screenshot with them at the table, she's the one with the hair down, the fur, the with the black shirt on, the third
Uh-huh.
person. I didn't, cause in the confessional she has it slicked back.
Yes.
So I was like, "Who is this?" Then she started talking. I'm like, "Oh, that's Serena.
Mm-hmm.
You should have worn your hair down like that in the confessionals. I like it. I like it."
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the alarm goes off, and Lolita Banana pops up on the screen to give them their weekly room mail. So
Yeah.
Lolita then enters into the workroom and tells the ladies that this week they will be reading each other. After
Yes. The
that, Miss
reading challenge week, bro.
It is. So afterwards, Valentina walks into the room and said, "Oh, you can't read without me."
Not without
no,
me, Miss Banana.
no, no, no. Because reading is what?
Fundamental.
Exactly. So the pit crew comes out, and we have these displays of eyeglasses, which are really cute. I don't know what
I like the
sponsorship they
bench.
have.
The suitcase bench is cute.
I don't know what sponsorship. I don't know what company this is, but these nice. These are nice. They is. They is. So
Laid.
it is time for the reading challenge. And what did we think overall of this reading challenge?
Some people did pretty dang good.
In my opinion, the only one who really bombed
Uh-huh.
was Arhenis.
Yeah, yeah,
And then,
yeah.
she kept taking a lot of it personal. I'm like, honey, it's just a read. Every now and then we get those queens who, it hurts their little chest. I'm like, it's okay, honey. We're just reading.
Yes.
It's a reading. Maybe you're not surrounded by people who read, honey. You need to get you some friends who read.
Okay.
Because I love to read because reading is fundamental.
Laid is
That's
the
actually how you know if I
fundamental.
like you, if I start reading you. Don't look like that. But it'll be my luck. It'll be
So
my
you
time.
must have liked me from the jump then.
In my luck, I'll get on the show and it's my turn to read, and I'll go, uh, your
Oh,
hair's ugly.
oh my God.
Knowing me, I'm gonna come with some pre-written jokes and then just try to fit them to the queens.
Uh,
Uh huh. Be like Valentina. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this reading challenge. And we find out that the winner of this reading challenge is Margaret E. Yeah.
Margaret, yeah.
And she won $18,000. I'm sorry, pesos.
Yes.
Will y'all stop giving the pesos away during the mini challenge? Because then we have the maxi challenge where they're just like, congratulations, you won. You can go join the other girls. Where's my 18,000 pesos?
Okay, and she was like, "I've won 2 out of 3." I'm like, so basically, you saying
She's
you
going to
have
leave with 36,000 pesos
36,000 pesos
from mini challenges.
from many? Okay.
And like you said, I think you said it episode like 2. If you only have $18,000 to give, split it. Give 9 for the mini, 9 for the maxi, or only give only like 3 for the mini and give 15 for the maxi.
Exactly.
Like, come on, that's only fair in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Margaret y'all won. And we find out that this week's Maxi Challenge is the Rusical of Dragapulco Shore.
Dragapulco Shore.
Dragapulco Shore, honey. So, the queens sit down and they begin having their conversations about who's playing who because it's up to them to decide. I think Margaret should have been the one to choose since she won the mini challenge, but hey, this is not my show. So, Christian and Rahina both wanted the queen, which I didn't realize Rahina meant queen, which I should have known that because they named the evil queen Regina on Once Upon a Time because they knew that Rahina in Spanish was queen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that just slipped my mind until this exact moment. But yeah, both Christian and Rahina wanted the queen. I think they handled it pretty well. You know, they didn't get too ugly. You know, they both kind of went back and forth about why they should get it. Eventually, Rahina got the position. Or got the role. But other than that, everybody else seemed to, really got it. But our Hennis over here, honey, I'm like, bitch, is this going to be her goodbye episode? Because
I thought so too.
Really struggling.
Because
she could not get out of her head.
It was so sad.
She could not get out of her head. I'm like, oh,
At
our
all.
Hennis, honey, please get it together. I likes you. I likes you very much.
Ooh.
But they go to a rehearsal. Valentina and Lolita are there, and they introduce Nelson, the choreographer. And now let's go to the main stage. Just gonna skip the rest. So we have Valentina and Lolita Banana looking stunning.
Yes, they said we gonna stick on your necks this week with the outfits.
Yes, honey. Which one was your favorite this week?
I knew you was gonna make me choose. I knew you was gonna make me choose.
We choose every week.
And for once, I actually like Lolita's a little bit better than I like.
And for the 4th week in a row, I have chosen Lolita Banana.
It's like Lolita's a little bit better.
But like I said, it's not like Valentina's was bad. Like, she's looked good.
No, they were both excellent outfits. It's just, Lolita said, I'm gonna step my pussy up a little bit and give you what you've been asking for, Miss McGill. And then she's like, and I'm gonna give it to you in your favorite color.
But Oscar was here as always, and we were joined by Karime. Now, listen, I know you didn't watch All Star Shore on Paramount Plus, but I did, and she was on All Star Shore, and that was my introduction to her, and I fell in love with her. I love Karime. She was one of my favorites. Low-key was rooting for her to win, her and Vanjie. I wanted Vanjie to win too, but unfortunately, neither did. Which I heard they just got done shooting season 2. I need to find out who's going to be on it. You know me, I like to keep my ears to the street, so I need to see who is going to be on All Star Shore 2. But they got all the shores from around the world, plus some other reality shows to throw in there too. There was a few from Love Island that were on there. But they just love throwing Love Island people on shows because I just watched the Challenge USA season 1, highly recommend. And there was some Love Island people there. I just started the Challenge World Challenge, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that. Getting ready for the Challenge USA too. Growing up, I used to be a challenge person. I'm sorry, back when it was called Road Rules. That's where I
Mm-hmm.
was. I was back when it was called the Road Rules, honey. And
That part.
to be on the show, you had to be on the Real World first. So it hurts my
Yes.
feelings
You
when
had to have been on the Real World. You had to have been on Road Rules.
and it hurts
Because
my
because
feelings.
back in the gap, Real World was first,
Yeah,
and then Road Rules used to be real world people from different seasons
yep.
on Road Rules. And then
It
they
was
were
All
like,
Stars
oh,
before
well,
it
we
was
can
All
make it our own
Stars.
show.
Yeah, it was All Stars before All Stars. And
Yeah.
it always irritates me because with this upcoming season of the Challenge USA, they have some of the challenge people on there. And they're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, they're from the challenge season, this, and this. No, that's old dude from Real World Los Angeles. I remember he got super drunk that one night. No, baby, don't take that away from me, cause I was a real world person. Okay,
Look,
don't get
because
me wrong. Don't
every
get me
time
wrong.
everybody's like, oh yeah, the Miz is from wrestling. No, the Miz has been on two different reality TV shows.
Baby, he was on the Real World, then on Tough Enough. Don't sit here and play with me,
Don't play with me. I know who the Miz was originally.
baby. And I will never forget the day he popped up in WWE because I didn't watch Tough Enough, but I did watch Real World. Baby, when he
Uh-huh.
popped up on ECW, I'm like, that's not. Is that? I had to fix my glasses. I had to clean them. I'm like, I know that ain't Mike. Is that
Right. I
Mike?
was like, wait. So he actually made it to the big show. Look at
I'm
him.
like, you bet. I didn't have a fan back then, but I clacked it, honey. I'm like, you better. Because, baby, they were talking
Look,
down
I
on
was
you.
never a fan. I'm still not a fan.
Because
I'm
they were
just proud
talking
of the
down
fact
on
that he
him.
went from one reality TV show to what his actual dream was.
They talked down on him that whole season. I was right there with them. I was like, Mike, you ain't finna be no wrestler. Baby, he shut me up. And now he's
Shut
one of my
up.
favorite. And he's married to one of my favorites. Hey, Maurice.
Look,
Anyway.
just had another baby.
Whew. But yeah. Yeah,
You know what? If I was him, I would try to lock that down too. Let me
like
pump some more
it
in
just
you.
hurts my feelings when I see the challenge people and they're like, oh yeah, this season of challenge. No, just because they bulked up doesn't mean they're still not old dude from Real World whatever. Don't disrespect me like that again, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Anyway, it's good to see you, sis. You were so much fun. Oh, you were so much fun as a guest judge. You were so much fun. But let's get into the Dragapulco Shore. The
El
Rusical.
comienzo.
Now, what did we think of the Rusical altogether?
All together. It was. Let's see. But it was okay.
Okay. This was one of the best Rusicals. Like, I don't know who's been in charge of the Rusicals these past, 3 years. But y'all have been killing it.
Yes.
Y'all have been killing it. I was thoroughly
Oh, that's
entertained.
where the writers come in. Okay, I see it now.
I was thoroughly entertained. Yeah, I'm worried about All Stars 9. Because
Like, oh, that's where the writers
I
come in
think
at now.
season
Oh, I
16 might
see
have
it now.
squeezed through. But All Stars 9, I'm worried. That's probably why it's such a small cast, because there's only 10 of them. So, yeah. Anyway.
Hmm.
I thought this Risco was fun. I was entertained. Nobody did bad, in my opinion. There was
Hmm.
one queen who wasn't doing as good as the others.
Yeah.
But, she wasn't bad. She just wasn't as good as the rest of them.
Hmm.
So I'm sitting there ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I don't know who they're going to put in the top. I have a feeling I know who's going to win. They played in her face. We're going to talk about that. They're going to play in her face.
Look, they've been playing in her face all season. There's only 3 episodes.
Baby. And they played in the one that went home face, but we'll get to it. So let's start off with who they played in their face. Regina Voce.
Regina Voce.
Eight.
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 Eight. Oh my god,
For
she
her
was
to
so
be
good.
in the whole Rusical, like every scene was wrapped around her.
Yes.
She didn't forget her lines.
Nope.
She sounded lovely.
Yes.
But obviously, she's the queen of the Rusical. And then they still
Yes.
didn't give her the win. Oh, I was so, as soon as I heard Valentine say queen of the Rusical, I'm like, oh yeah, she's gonna win. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Played in my face. Anyway, I thought Rahina did an amazing job moving onwards.
Moving on.
Up next is a very close second place Christian. Oh my
Yes,
God.
Christian did so good
I
too.
am falling in love with Christian. I didn't like Christian at first.
See, I have good taste because I knew Christian was that from the beginning.
I didn't care for Christian at
Better.
first. I really didn't care for her. But she has grown on me, especially these past 2 weeks. I'm like, you know what?
Yes,
I like
Christian has
you.
been that better.
I'm like, I like you now. Okay, honey.
Yes, I learned my cuss words from watching the show.
Oh, honey, I've been knowing the cuss words. I learned that back in
Look,
high school.
the Hispanics I grew up with,
Taught me
they
all of them.
they they like to
Well, they
gatekeep.
called me all of them. I just learned what they were as we went.
I went to a Christian school. They all wanted to gatekeep the cuss words.
But yeah, you did good, honey. Up next, oh, this is a bad screenshot of Serena. I'm sorry. But this is organic.
Woo!
This is Arnett.
She looked like she about to sneeze.
That part.
Oh, what is this?
I can't say her name now. What happened?
Ahina.
Argenis. There we go. Argenis and Serena Marina. We'll talk about them together because most of their scenes were together.
Together.
Well, they were the couple that wasn't really a couple, but they were a couple that's very short. Because, baby, all the shorts had that storyline. They're a couple, but they're not really a couple, but they're a couple, but they're not. And how dare you talk about our relationship in front of everybody when we don't even know if we're a couple, even though we are a couple. Oh, God. I just had flashbacks of, who was it on Jersey Shore? Ron? No, it wasn't Ron. Was it? What was that girl? What was that couple that kept getting on my nerve?
On which show?
Jersey Shore.
Ooh,
Ronnie and
uh,
Angelique. No, it wasn't Angelique.
no, it wasn't Angelique.
It was Ronnie and Savannah.
Something.
Oh, baby. Sammy. Oh, baby. When I tell you I was sick of them, I'm like, if y'all don't just break up for good and leave, put us out our misery, please.
Right.
I'm sick of y'all. But anyway, these two did an amazing job.
Oh, Insecure's on Netflix.
It is. They recently, Max licensed it to Netflix too, so now you can watch it in both places. I thought about watching it because, people say it's good, but I've never actually watched it. But anyway, I thought they both did a really good job. What did you think?
Argenis had struggled a little bit.
But even with her struggling, I do agree she should have been in the bottom. But they really harked down on her like she wasn't doing a good job. I'm like,
no, they all look, because you kind of pre-warned me before I watched it. They all did a really good job. They were all excellent. Like, I agree, this was one of the better ones. But she just seemed to bring the mood down every time I looked at her.
Because we knew she was having those struggles, but I felt like she pulled it off. Like you said, she was shaky at moments.
Yes.
But I was really shocked Serena was in the bottom this week. I'm like, why are you down here? I'm like, is it just because of your runway? Because, I didn't really care for it. But we're moving on to Matraka.
Why is every single dude I've gone to school with gay?
I don't know. But Matraka's on the screen. What did you think of her?
Oh my God, that was so funny.
She was so good.
She was so
Especially
funny.
when they got to work and she's like, I'm the boss. I can fire you if I want to.
Yes.
And then they get back to the house and she was nice. And Rahina's like, oh, she's nice to me. Go fuck yourself.
Yep. Fuck off. Yeah, that part. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, and baby, she was swinging that hair. I'm like, you swing it.
You do that.
Swing it. I love a good swing of hair, honey.
You like some hairography.
I do. Up next is Galavaro.
Oh my god.
I loved it so
They
much.
were so funny.
I loved it so much.
My Gucci is quivering.
Now, I like you were with Christian. I was with Gayla right out the door. I'm like, oh, I love her. She lives in my level of delusion. I love her
Yes.
so much. And it's just each week I love her even more. And then, she shared her story, I think it was last week, about, her family, in particular, her parents don't know that she does drag. But I'm like, stop it. You're making me fall in love with her more. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Like, if she don't win, I don't know how well her English is, but if it's good enough, bring her to Versus the World. I'm already looking for other things for her to do. If she does win, bring her to All Winners. I need more Galavero, and we're only 4 episodes in. I need more. But yeah, this was... hello, excuse me. That was really good. Up next was Margaret Iya.
Margarita. Yeah.
She was okay. She was good.
Yeah, she was good.
She wasn't bad. Like,
Slightly forgettable.
her safe position was correct. She was safe.
Yes.
She did a good job. She knew her words. All was well.
Yes.
Ooh, up next is Pixie Pixie.
Pixie.
Like, she knew the words.
Yeah.
It was
she
just,
was just
it
there.
was the dancing.
Yeah.
It was the dancing. And every time Pixie was dancing, I'm like, oh, Pixie, please get it together, sis. Please get it together. Because at the beginning, when they were around the table, and she's like, yeah, I'm not that based on the stage, but I'm going to give it my all. And I'm like, that's right. You give it your all, sis. And now my heart is broken. My heart is broken.
Won't go on.
It will not. Call me Celine. Do not call me Celine, because my heart will not go on. I will stand in the corner holding the heart of the ocean, crying.
So your name is Jack.
No, my name is Kate. I'm
Your
sorry, my
name
name
is
is
Kate.
Rose. I'll never let go, even though technically she did. I'm not going to let go. Pixie for All Stars.
So you wanted her to drag his corpse around off the boat?
There was enough room for both of them on that log.
Look,
door.
I've sat here and I have watched like the whole James Cameron special.
There was enough room. I don't care what
and
nobody
they're
says.
like, there's not enough room.
Yes, there was.
When you try to get both of them on there, it would sink.
No, it wouldn't have.
Yes, it did.
No, it wouldn't have.
Yes, it would have.
But here's the thing. You could take turns. I think Keke Palmer said that. Y'all could have took turns. Shoot.
She would have got dragged down. Her dress would have been frozen.
No. There was a will, there was a way.
Oh
and
my
she
God.
just let that man drown.
He didn't drown. He just froze to death.
That's worse.
And she would have froze to death. She went to sleep. He went to sleep. He died in his sleep. And so it had been his
trying to
turn.
justify this bullshit. They both could have fit, and that is the final answer. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what the special that man put together himself. No, let me do the testing. Give me the piece of wood, the door.
Oh, because I've seen people do the diagram where they draw the board and they're like, see, they could have fit. Okay, yes, feasibly, technically, yes, they could have both fit. But when you put in the fact that there is water involved, you have to have both of y'all up there at the same time. You have to make sure that the weight is there.
No, they were both like 50 pounds. Them two skinny little people could have sat on there.
They could not. Because she had on the fur coat.
Yes, they could have. Yes, they could.
Yes, but then in proportion to the door, that would have been twice as much weight on the door.
It still would have floated.
No, it would not have.
It would have. Just because a man tells you in a documentary that it doesn't mean it's real.
If you put a piece of paper on the thing, it's gonna float. You put one pin, it's still gonna float. You try putting 2-3 pins on there, it's gonna drown.
Now you're trying to put extra people on the boat. I'm just saying they both could have fit, and I am gonna die on that hill.
You can die on that hill
And you
in
can
that
die on
water
your heel,
being
okay?
frozen
You
cold
can
because I
die
will
on
sit
your
there
heel.
and I will
They
look at
both
you
could
and
have
I will be
fit.
like, I will never
They
let go,
both
Desmond.
fit. Now, me and you couldn't fit. Now, that's true. Me and you couldn't. But them little skinny things could have made it work.
If it was on the ground, yes, they both could have fit. But
No,
once you put it in
no,
water, it was gonna go.
no, no. Quit trying to justify the nonsense.
I'm not trying to justify
Yes, you
nothing.
are.
I'm being
Oh, so
logical.
you're justifying the murder of Jack, because that's what it was. It was murder.
It was.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. It was murder. It was murder, okay? That's what it was. You're justifying the murder of Jack. Rest in peace, Jack. I'll never let go, but she let go. Shoot. And then at the end of the movie, she's gonna go back down in the ocean, and he gonna be saying, "No, I would not be standing at the grand staircase waiting for you. Your spirit would have
Wait,
been down there by yourself."
stupid. Them stupid billionaires. Why would you sit here? They paid $250,000 to
To
die.
die. And one of them paid double because it was him and his son. So that means he paid $500,000 to die.
Woo.
My lord. Anyway,
A
I'm sorry,
million ways
Pixie.
to die dumb.
I'm sorry, Pixie. I'm so sorry. We're sitting here talking about the dumb ways to die.
Ways to die.
Anyway, Pixie, hopefully you get called for an All Stars a versus the world or something.
Hmm.
Now, I'm not sure if you want to do it, but I would love to see you. But let's continue on. And then last but definitely not least, we have Lady Kiro. I thought she was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, part of me was like, I'm shocked she's not in the top. But I wouldn't have changed anybody who was in the top out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been nice if they would have done like a 7-person judging this week and having 4 tops or something. I don't know. But like, she did a really good job. A really good job. So that was our Rusical 2 snaps and a kiss. Mwah! So let's get out of here. All of that. All right. So the runaway category for this week is gold.
Gold.
Up first is Christian. I didn't particularly care for this.
Yeah.
And the judges were just going, oh, gaga for it. I'm like, are we looking at the same thing?
I mean, it was okay. It wasn't my favorite.
Like, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
But it wasn't top notch like the way they were talking.
I think it was just the fact that, she was a snake. And they were like, oh my God, she's a snake. Oh my God, that's so great.
I thought she was being a vampire. Did I misread?
No, she was a snake.
Oh, I must have misread. I must have just saw the teeth and just, in my mind,
you saw
vampire,
the teeth and made the assumption.
And that was it. Didn't go any further.
It didn't go no further.
Up next is Lady Kiro. Now, she gave us a little reveal. And both looks I enjoyed, very much so. What did you think of Lady Kiro's looks?
It was cute.
Not it was cute.
It was cute.
Oh, not it was cute, honey. It was cute.
It's cute.
Cute.
It's cute.
Cute.
Yes.
Up next is Matraka.
Matraka.
I love this.
I loved Matraka.
Oh, baby. She came out with this. I'm like, yes.
Yes. I was like, ooh, thank you, Jesus.
Thank you very much. This is very good. Very good.
Very good.
I'd rather have her be the sun than what the sun is right now. God, it's hot out there. Like, it is 9 o'clock at night where I am, and it is 94 degrees outside.
I ain't been outside in a week. I'm afraid. Monday I have to go and tutor children for the last week. I was gonna go and pick another one up and take them to the park, but I'm like, nah.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
But up next we have Serena Morena. I didn't particularly.
This was a look.
It was a look.
It was a look.
It's the makeup for me. I've enjoyed her makeup prior to this, but I don't know what happened today. I'm not sure if it was the time crunch of going from one phase to another. After the Rusical, I don't know what it was, but yeah, it didn't hit. It didn't.
No.
Up next is Marketed. Yeah. I thought this was stunning.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ursula finally got her trident, and now she runs the Underwater Kingdom, honey.
She said, "You know what?
This is
You
what
can
happens
have."
if Ursula would have won in The Little Mermaid.
Hey.
This is what would have happened right here.
Yes.
She looks stunning. I love the accessories. Like,
What? I think I'm gonna be the Little Mermaid for Halloween this year.
I already know what I'm going to be for Halloween this year. I'm actually going to buy it when I get paid next month. Well, in a couple
I
of
was
weeks.
Ursula last year. I think I'm gonna be I'm gonna be the Little Mermaid this year. Mostly because my hair is red.
I'm going to keep it a surprise because it's going to be really cute and really simple what I'm going to be for Halloween this year.
Oh,
Be...
you're gonna be it.
No, I'm not going to be it. Ew. I'm not going to put all that paint on. I'm telling you, it's going to be real simple and real cute. All right. Up next is Pixie Pixie.
Beep.
Listen, I thought this was stunning. Like, it was good. Then we got the reveal. I'm like, come on, Wings. Then she turned around. I'm like, yes.
She said, "Now I'm Jesus."
Like, this is just beautiful. Whoever made this, I don't know if she made it or if she had somebody else make this for her, but this is stunning.
Stunning.
Like, this is art. This is art.
It was really good. It's
Really good.
just, the paint.
Yeah, and again, I really think it was the time crunch from going from the Rusical to the Runway. Because typically Pixie has the face together, but in this case, it wasn't.
Right.
So I really think it was the time crunch. So up next is
Argenis.
Argenis. This pop diva is getting ready to take the stage.
Yes.
I thought this was stunning. Honestly, I thought this would have been enough to save her from the bottom.
Right.
But it wasn't.
Nope.
But yeah, this was cute. I wouldn't change anything about this. What did you think?
It was a little basic, but it still looked good.
Yeah. Excuse me. It is on the...
making people yawn.
I can't help it. I'm sorry, y'all. It is on the more simple side, but it's cute. I love it.
Yes.
Moving on to Regina Voce, 8. What's after 7?
8.
That's what she did.
Yes.
That is what she did. It looks good up in the neighborhood. Honestly, I don't think she really needed the train of it.
Nah.
But she's still 8.
Still 8.
Still 8. Hot couture, as it says in this screenshot that I have here.
Couture.
Up next is Galavaro. Stunning.
Yes.
Breathtakingly beautiful. The silhouette, amazing. The wig, amazing. The makeup, amazing. I can't say enough how amazing. How about I just sing Amazing Grace? That's how good this was. That's how good this was. So, we have our 9 beautiful queens here. Who had your favorite look?
Regina Voce.
And mine is right next to us, Galavaro. Woo, woo,
Yo.
woo. So, we find out that our tops and bottoms are as followed. In the top, we have Christian, we have Galavaro, and we have Regina.
Voce.
In the bottom, we have Argenis, Pixie, and Serena Marina. Do you agree with the tops and bottoms?
Yes.
I do. Like, I think Serena, I just don't know who I would replace her in the bottom with. So it's just like, I agree. Now, this is where I disagree. Christian won the challenge.
I just found that too.
I was like, oh. And like, I'm not upset because, Christian
No,
did an amazing job, but
indeed,
it was clearly Rahina's win.
very much so.
Like, did y'all not want to give her 2 in a row or something? Like,
That part, I don't think they wanted to give her 2 in a row.
but now you just gave Christian her second win within 4 episodes.
That part
So, like, what's going on here?
was good.
What's good? Come outside. We just want to talk.
Yeah,
We just want to talk. That's all.
and I like Christian. I love Christian. I'm a fan of Christian. However, this was Regina Voces to win.
Correct. But she was safe. And we find out that the bottom two is Aryenis and Pixie. Do you agree with this bottom two?
I'm trying to figure out what the heck got Pixie down there, man.
Well, she did do the worst in the Rusical.
I guess.
She did. Like I said, she didn't do bad, but everybody like she was a B plus, while everybody else were A's and A pluses.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like she did bad. She just didn't do as good as the others.
Right.
And I hate it because you know me, I was Team Pixie.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tweeted that I was Team Pixie after the Mexico premiere, she liked my tweet. So, Pixie loves me. Anyway, they lip sync to Mia, which means mine, by Paulina
Rubio.
Thank you. My nose got congested and I couldn't talk there for a second. By Paulina Rubio. Now listen here. I don't know much about Miss Paulina, but what I do know about her is she was a guest judge. Not a guest judge. She was one of the main judges on X Factor season 3 here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite songs of hers is "Boys Will Be Boys." And she need what's that song? I need your love to survive. Baby, you can have it all tonight. What's the name of that song? 'Cause my love,
I don't know.
is your love. You can keep it for the rest of your life. I don't know, but those two songs, like, she released an EP while she was on X Factor. I went to go listen, and those were the two songs that stuck with me. So yeah, I love me some Paulina Rubio, and this song was cute. And I want to say thank you, Pixie, and thank you, Aryenis, for finally giving us a good lip sync.
Right.
God, dog. Especially Aryenis, baby, she ate. And for Pixie not to be a dancer, she was doing cute. She was doing a little good job over there. Like, it wasn't bad. I'm like, okay. Like, clearly Aryenis is winning, but Pixie's putting up a little fight. I was like, okay, I can get down with this. But yeah, we finally got us a good lip sync. It took 4 episodes.
4
episodes.
4.
But we finally got a good lip sync. I'm like, okay. And baby, that split was nasty. Aryenis. That split was nasty. I'm like, ooh.
You like clack.
I didn't have my fan on me when it happened, but if I would have had it, baby, some clacks would have happened. That was a nasty split. It was nasty. But yeah, overall, good lip sync from both of them. I do agree with Aryenis winning the lip sync. Do you?
Yeah.
And I hate it because Pixie has been doing such a great job.
Right, and Aryenis was just so in her head.
I just,
But I think they did that on purpose because, Valentina was like, I just want to grab her and just
shake her. But Lolita and Valentina spoke among themselves and decided that Aryenis is the winner, which means Pixie has to sashay away.
I guess.
Like, after her iconico
La muerte.
They made her go home, but that's okay. Like, part of me wishes they would have saved that double save for this episode, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But next week, it's time for the girl group challenge. Ooh. Which, if Pixie would have stayed, she would have been the bottom again. Because she was just put in the bottom because she couldn't dance.
Well, damn.
And then if she would have stayed, she most likely would have ended up in the bottom again because she can't
You
dance.
can't dance. I know you can.
Not a chance.
Oh, if you can do this,
Then
then
I
you
could
can
do
do
that.
that. Then
I
I
don't
go dance.
hit it
Wait.
out of the park. Instead, High School Musical 2 hold a place in my heart. I didn't care for High School Musical 3. Didn't. But the
You
first
know
two
they're making. Well, they're not really making a four. They're claiming to make a four on the little
on the
TV
High School
show on.
Musical, the series, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, but yeah, High School Musical 1 and 2. 1 and 2, honey. But yeah, that is our episode. We did it. We made it through the Rusical, honey. Another episode with Mexico.
Yes.
Overall, I'm really enjoying the season.
Uh-huh.
They need to distribute that money a little differently.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Said
I'm
that 3
enjoying
weeks in a row.
it. But hey, we're going to wrap things up here. Krisha, where can they find you on social medias?
You can find me at Krisha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you later. Bye.